it's a tiny, the size of a crayon, cylindrical, transparent jar with a dome at one end and some biological-looking components inside. All of the components in the jar are surrounded by a red, somewhat transparent liquid. The cylinder has got something that looks like a grey mouse's brain in it, and inside the dome there's something round that has got a black, somewhat reflective surface in the front, and things growing out from the other parts of it that look like tiny roots and some kind of a stalk connecting to the brain. There is also a circular and a rectangular connection port at the back and some buttons near the front of the cylinder. Yes, was that
I
under
hate
2
you,
minutes?
Dow.
Wow.
I hate you, Dow.
I am impressed. And
I hate you, Dow.
I am impressed. Let's keep it at that. Okay. Right. Right. Where is that? Okay. Sure.
Yes. Well, it might not have the best magnification, but it can get close.
That's fine. Okay. So what do you want to do with the bioman? What do you exactly want to do?
Yes, it can record in some disparate frequencies of light, wavelengths of light, yes. So he will get to studying the phenomenon.
Okay. Okay, excellent. That's enough. Sorry for cutting you short. I'm just going to say this plainly. You can now roll your biology skill to see how much you can figure out about this thing that's happening.
Okay, rolling the dice, a 0, so...
okay, how much is your biology?
Xenobiology, 5.
Oh, actually Xeno, because it's Xeno. 5. Superb. Okay. You spot something that cannot possibly be. Well, the two things that are happening, some of your own specimens are being displaced. Literally just, it looks like they are disappearing and being replaced by another species of fungus, whatever the thing was. I've forgotten the technical term. But then they're replaced by another creature of the same genus, you think, but with radically different behavioral norms. And yeah, they are also at the same time trying to compete with the original creatures, and they are locked in a life and death struggle for survival.
Wow, well, fortunately I have some spores in hibernation and so on, so I can repopulate this.
Yeah, if this all goes bad, you can do that.
Yes, because this is his food supply. It's pretty bad if he loses it.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you lose. No, wait, no, I'm not going to do that. One moment.
So
messing with the map. Yes.
Another organism they are.
Yeah, indeed.
Fighting. Well.
Yeah, you're not. And as I haven't actually said how they're getting there, so can you postulate an hypothesis why and how they're getting there?
Maybe they were also kind of in hibernation and waiting for the right moment. Somehow they got aboard, even though we went through all of those showers and whatnot.
Yes, indeed. You take a few moments to, test where it comes from, trying to figure out where, if there are any trace elements, and do the science. And you come up with a big fat. I have no idea where they came from. So wow. Yeah, according to your standard patterns of thought do not apply here.
So
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
These are microbial organisms, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Size. Yeah, well, he doesn't have DNA equipment and whatnot. You specifically told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well... Let's see. He should maybe isolate some of them and, test out what kind of environmental stimuli they react to. Yes, let's do that.
Okay. That's a good idea. So you do the, extensive science a bit, shall we say, to, make
You
it...
do the thing.
Yes, you do the big thing. Okay.
Xenobiology.
Yes, biology! Let's see, that's the wrong one, that's now in the view. I'm basically now poking things with sticks.
What's with all the black boxes on the screen?
Oh, I'm messing about with the map. Don't worry about it too much. Just a little. Oh yeah, you were in Habitat 4. Okay. Moving right along. Yes, you've missed Spoofnoom doing hard science. And, guess what? You are being invaded.
Oh no.
By another species.
What? That's
Yeah.
not expected.
That's not expected. Luckily, you can stamp on the invaders.
Ah.
Because they're microscopic.
No worries, I think.
Yeah. You probably should be alright.
Unless they're invading our body!
Currently, they're invading Spoofnoom's wall.
Ah.
And it's pretty bad because it's also my food supply.
Oh.
Yeah, it's dreadful. I mean, it's awful, just horrible and...
Just
Well,
think about
fortunately he ate well just before we went to warp because there was that downtime. He had those spaghetti-like things growing out of his on the front of his tentacles, and he could grab the insect-like organisms flying around with them, and they would get stuck in those like in a spider's web, and then he would put the tentacle-like thing over his mouth and lick them off, kind of
Totally
thing.
not creepy.
Totally not creepy. Okay. Here you see the amazing map that I've made for you.
Wow.
It has got all manner of color-coordinated squares. It's totally helpful to, envision where people are at. Moving right along. So, we've just had science, not action science, work on that. So yeah, you figured out you're being invaded by an unknown species. Is Dries back yet?
I'm already back, yes. Long time.
Good.
I was the one who was gone twice.
Ooh, you bad boy, I need to punish you.
Ooh la la.
So, Dries,
Why did I know that was coming?
the time your imposed time limit is up,
Yes.
and the message in the box goes, need more time, AI.
I never trust AIs. Manual override.
You pull the manual override. Okay. If only the AI had an answer to that. You pull the manual override. What does that do exactly?
I have no idea. The ship explodes. Done.
Well, I am playing with that idea, but
Game over.
Oh,
That
by the
really,
way, I had to go through an airlock to get to my quarters, of course, because there's
Of
a
course.
different atmosphere.
Yes.
So
Oh, yes,
that's
definitely.
one other thing where that organism would have gone through.
okay, yeah. So probably this invasion is localized. Probably.
Or they can phase through space and time.
Which would
Yes.
explain how they got here in the first place.
Or maybe we're phasing through space and time, which is causing them to just appear.
Okay, manual override. So
Yes,
that means
nothing
that
happened just yet until I start to fiddle with the controls. I want to go out of this hyperspace drive.
Oh, I'm helping you, Dries. Basically, you're shutting off all the automated controls and you're basically hacking the programming to see what's wrong with it.
What? No.
What do
I'm
you mean,
actually
no?
shutting down the engine.
Oh, you're
Okay.
gonna Are you insane?
Of course,
Well, it's
with
still in
the right
use.
procedures, of course, but
You need
okay.
to slow us down first. If you just flat out shut it off, we'll probably be blasted into atoms.
There is that problem indeed. So you.
Or
you sure
we'll
you want
stop
to?
right next to a star and we'll get sucked into it or something.
Well, at that time it's not much a suck as more. Anyway, so yeah, you want to safely stop the ship, right?
yes. And I don't know where we are because all the computers are down, so I'm taking
Yeah.
a gamble. We are flying blindly into a star, or we go now, we stop now, or we fly into a star.
Okay,
Or a
okay.
planet or a moon.
Dries, I think you need to go to the bridge if you want to manually control the ship.
I think you can do
Luckily-
that from engineering as well.
Okay. Of course, bridge. There is indeed a manual override for just only for the experimental drive. They were smart enough to have 2 dead switches.
Yes.
How's he
you
going
know.
to see what he's doing?
It also takes 3 minutes to do the manual braking thing because you need to have code clearance and whatnot. But details. You throw the switch.
Yes, I actually calmly say to my engineers, quit looking at your computers and start looking with your eyes. Open all the panels and look what is actually happening with the engine.
Yes. Wait. My personal device is still working. Okay. Let's put all the version. They quickly build a spider's web of devices and wires as they each apply their personal devices to these. And the first one, of course, goes, "Hey, now my system is gone. Okay, we need to find a buffer for that." Okay, and they work their way around it. And you may roll your engineering to safely stop the ship.
Okay.
The difficulty is 1 moment. Yes.
Doesn't safely
Unfortunately-
stopping the ship also involve piloting?
Well, he's now safely shutting down the engine.
I'm
Still-
actually shutting down these hyperspace drives, so the
I
main
think that's
engines.
risky.
The difficulty for safely stopping the ship is fantastic.
Actually, I have an idea. You know how to quickly stop the ship? Trick the computer into thinking it's coming close to a celestial body.
But the computers don't work.
Okay. Personally, I think it's a good idea, but okay.
What is fantastic?
Plus
7?
6.
6?
Yes.
Okay, I got a roll of 1. Plus 1.
Personally, I tried to hack the system and try to make the computer think we're getting close to a celestial body.
Of course.
Oh dear.
Here, take
That's not
one of
good.
my
Stars.
stars.
Yes. Put them on the orange card.
All my stars.
No, not that
Oh,
one.
But one in the upper left corner. But I'm
There
helping.
you go.
What? Oh,
Thanks.
there, okay.
So that's now a +0 or a reroll.
I think you should re-roll.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
a good
need a
idea.
+1. Come
Can't
on.
get much worse than
That
that.
is-
Oh dear.
I stand corrected.
I hate this fucking system.
No, the dice aren't working for you that well.
So he was
So you
at
had
a
a-
-1 there.
He had
I
a
know.
-1, yeah.
The dice aren't working for anyone.
Except for me. But I only rolled twice, so it's not a lot.
You can also choose to succeed at a cost.
Or I can
Basically-
use another one
Yeah, definitely.
and
You
take a
do
plus
need-
2.
Yeah, you do need to tag 2 aspects for this to work, but I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, the first one was maintain discipline. And now I'm gonna use for the common good. We all must survive.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
okay, sort of, yeah. Makes sense.
Take 1 and I take a plus 2, so I got a 6. Fantastic.
Hmm. Okay, that would be enough to safely stop the ship. So, no, you safely disconnect you safely power down the guard drive, in an emergency maneuver, which I said safely. The ship still shudders and moans and groans as a whipped beast, as unseen forces are tearing at the hull, twisting the frame, and manipulating and doing weird things. And the red alert just intensifies as dozens of auxiliary systems are suddenly automatically enabled as things go wrong. You notice that your ship now has a rolling doom die. Okay, suddenly slants to the side, and the acceleration is no longer coming from the from the top, but from the top and to the left. So basically, throwing everybody who is not strapped into a seat onto the floor, as gravity changes.
I blame Dries.
Well, at least the ship is still in one piece.
For now.
And yes, then the bad things happen. And not right next to you, but in the same room as Dries, a pipeline has been shoddily built and ruptures, and pipeline, and out of it shoots an eerie, unworldly flame, torching everybody close to it.
Wow.
You have fire.
At least no consoles exploded.
Yeah, because that's kinda not hard enough. So yeah, you have fire.
That's problematic.
Yes.
Sweet.
I
put
look
it
at
out.
the fire and I press the button for extinguishers.
This operation cannot be done at this time.
Just grab an extinguisher.
Superior technology.
Basically, it wants to, but something is interfering with it.
Or throw your assistant into the tube, clogging the flame.
Skinner!
I wanna skin you, Skinner.
Okay, why aren't you... Oh wait, Ctrl S. There we go.
Time to make yourself useful, clunk.
As I said, he's mostly membrane, so he doesn't actually clog that much. Warp fire!
Uh-oh. It's a fire propulsed at warp speed?
It's basically unworldly fire. I like the word.
Scary though. Warp speed fire.
Yeah, you're not certain how it works, it just is hot.
Anyway, can someone take care of it?
That we'll find out in the next turn. Meanwhile, Habitat 4. Actually, in Habitat 4, where our methane breathing friend was there, nothing unusual happens. You just, it's rather normal, except from the gravity going weird. As I said, suddenly the gravity goes from straight down to at an angle. And since you are, not in your acceleration couch, you probably fall over.
Yes, probably even his fast-seeing eyes, his compound eyes won't help with that.
You probably just lessen the blow a bit, but not really important.
Yeah. So, I still have those experiments here. Well,
Okay.
I'm exposing the subjects to all sorts of, well, temperatures is one thing, then chemicals, well, maybe radiation, sure, that too. Maybe
Okay.
I have something here that can do that.
You don't have much radiation in your own living quarters, because why would you?
Okay,
That's-
fine.
That's all in the med bay.
I will have to crawl out from here to a med bay at some point then.
Must do science. Ignore
Yeah.
crashing ship.
That means that you have to actually get up a flight of stairs, or the elevator, that goes up at an angle. So yeah, there's that. There's this big staircase looming ahead of you.
Well,
The gravity is being weird right now.
well, actually, I would have first have to go through the airlock, and I will disinfect and what not
Oh.
everything.
Ooh,
I
is
will
the disinfection thingy even working because of the computer problems?
indeed.
Well, the button doesn't work immediately. The button doesn't work because the computer is busy with something important.
The button doesn't work. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I really don't want this to spread, so... he's very good at science. He will maybe do a kind of... well, maybe he has some kind of... yes, he has probably taken let me look this up. The laser scalpel, yes, that's the word. He probably has at least something with him, so he can
Yes,
defend himself and whatnot.
defend himself. Okay, sure.
Yes.
You're worried about people attacking you. Okay, sure.
Yes.
It's the bacteria! They're mounting an assault.
So,
Sure, you have a laser scalpel with you. Okay, sure, go for it.
yes. So
And
he
you use
will. There's probably some kind of a panel or whatnot.
Yes. So you want to hotwire it?
Well, something like that. Sure. Let's
Yes.
hotwire it.
Use a science electronics, which is basically that's your basic science at +3.
Well,
Wow, another bad roll, a -1?
Wow.
well,
double
because
with the
he's
dice.
going to the med bay and so on, he to kind of, well, to experiment more with this thing. I will use the I must know aspect. He must know what this
Okay.
species does and whatnot.
Bit of
So-
a stretch, but fair enough. Put a star on my card, which is the one in the top left corner. And
I wonder would... it's just hot wiring. I probably can do it with just +2.
you have yes, you can. I forgot to mention it, but the difficulty was indeed 2. So yeah, you hotwire it and you manage to make it work manually, and then you're out. And you
You
can head to
forgot
the mess
to-
hall.
You
Yes.
forgot to mention it, so I would have known beforehand that the spending of a fate point was unnecessary.
No, that. Oh wait, yes, you're right. Oh yeah, my mistake. You can take the fate point back.
Yeah.
I thought for one moment I thought you had a science of 2, but that would be weird.
Don't make
Okay,
your
no.
players spend fate points, it's not necessary.
No, it's not necessary.
Also, I wonder where he keeps those spores for the.
You have a plastic jar for just this occasion. You can even have one of them that is sealed, so it doesn't actually open up. You know, basic safety procedure. Yes, you can safely transport the spores and stuff.
Yes. Well, he
Anyway.
doesn't put all eggs in one basket, so he has at least two.
Sure.
So he takes
You're
one
taking your
of them.
time. Okay. And you're heading up the stairs towards the mess hall. The mess hall is getting a mess because suddenly the gravity is all wrong. For the guests it is gravity. So they go, what's going on? Are we all going to die? What's wrong with gravity?
Just some minor
Ramses.
technical difficulties. I'm certain it's being taken care of. And probably I'm all repeat now because I'm running out of things to say because I know nothing about all these technical things.
Indeed, if only you had somebody who knew a bit of science.
Yes. She's
Well,
more of a
hey,
social scientist.
Ramses, you see a message pop up on your screen saying, "Tell them the magnetic flow inductors have been reversed on accident."
Yes. and I then also relay that message and start spouting technobabble.
Technobabble! Okay, the crowd
They
is
don't
getting
know what
bare.
that means, but
Who knows? Maybe they do.
being told technobabble makes you feel safe.
Alright, you are going to deceive. Roll me deceive.
Oh my, I'm deceiving already, but I'm mainly trying to calm them down.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh, wait.
deception is.
No, it's rapport because you don't know that's a lie. Or just, technobabble.
Well, I don't care what it is. I just want to calm people down. I don't care at this moment whether it's a lie or not.
Okay, that's rapport.
yes.
Rapport.
All right, rolling for rapport. A 0.
Difficulty
So
is-
that's a +5. Superb. I'm happy with that.
Excellent. You note, and I'm spending a thingy. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong. Okay, you notice that people are getting very antsy because this is very scary because they know that
My 5
Because
wasn't
they-
enough.
yes, it is enough. But I'm spending a star once I get to the right. Don't freak out.
Oh, he wants this to happen.
He
Well,
wants
let me put
people
this
to
way.
panic.
They're currently not panicked. They're unnerved,
All right.
meaning that they're almost full on scared. Just a little bit more, and they start, freaking out.
Well, well. All right. As long as they don't start.
He wants a
panicking.
riot on
Yes.
our hands.
And
They-
don't
basically.
forget,
lot-
they will have still have a +2 against fear. Do not forget.
Mhm. Still, this is a scary, scary situation. A lot of scientists actually finger their quick release buttons because, and of course they were before, but when the gravity changed, they're very happy for their earmuffs
Yes.
because then they can lean against it.